Welcome back to Survival Shenanigans. Now, as you can probably already tell, a lot has changed between episodes. The old villager system is completely gone. I built it in a creative world, and not only were the rates low, the villagers were pathfinding to each other's workstations, which was bad, and they couldn't reach it, so they ended up losing the job temporarily and all that stuff. It was also extremely finicky to work around with. I did try design alternatives. None of those worked. Like I said, they pathfinded to each other's workstations, so it wouldn't really work out too well. And when I say the iron rates were low, they were abysmally low, like a stack iron per hour, which is laughable. Now, I have built an iron farm. Not the right chest. This is the right chest. This is how much it made. I have all the single ingots down in a chest I'll show a little later. But this is the iron farm. If you've been paying attention to the channel or have been looking into the history of the channel a little bit, this is my most recent design, posted a few months ago. The link to that one will be left in the description. And yeah. So, yeah. I would keep expanding this out, but I need more cobblestone. But I also need to build a slime farm. So over here, I have a chunk laid out that should be a slime chunk. Otherwise, chunk base lied to me. But that should be a slime chunk right there. It still has to be drained out, but it's all walled out and stuff. But yeah, I mean, moved everything. I did get a trident as well. I got a trident after being bullied for probably maybe a half hour by a bunch of trident around. Yeah, 3 at a time. There were 3. Anyways, this iron farm produces quite a bit. The villager system, I have it kind of laid out here. I'm going to do sides of 8 villagers, which is 16 per pod, which is 32 librarians. In theory, that should be enough to get me every enchantment in the game. Well, at least the ones that can be traded by villagers. Because it gives me a guaranteed 32 unique, and then, of course, they have their other trades, and I would honestly be kind of surprised if I end up missing an enchantment or two. But yeah, this whole chunk over here, I have to drain out in its entirety. And I'm pretty sure this is a deep ocean as well, so yeah. Looks like I'm going to be displacing a bunch of fish. Yeah, I have a bunch of gravel. A bunch of this is from the store as well. Here's all the loose iron that was packed into blocks. I have a bunch of sticks and then a bunch more pickaxes. I'm actually not going to be using this shovel because I do want to save as much of this gravel as I can. But, get a bunch of this gravel into my inventory, and yeah. I gotta drain this entire chunk, so without further ado, I guess it's time to get started. Let's go! Alright, so the slime chunk is now mined out, and as you can see, it is an actual slime chunk, so that was good to see. I already have 8 slime balls from this thing and didn't even build a farm yet. But, as well, I have been working, well, yeah, I have been working on this. What am I saying? Anyway, I also built up, real quick, what this villager trading hall is going to look like. So you'll see here 2 blocks and then a slab. So there will be a rail that goes here, and then the slab will prevent the minecart from rolling, but it also won't be able to roll out toward the hall because of the workstation that'll be placed right in front of the villager. And I just realized I didn't finish this up, so let me just do that real quick. There we go. Now it's finished. So, the villager trading hall, it's going to be a lot of minecarts, it's going to be a lot of rails. I'm more worried about the sticks than I am the rails. But that's going to be the next thing I do, is just getting a bunch of villagers in here, getting a bunch of enchantment trees. But with that, I need to get paper and just overall load other stuff from my base. So, real quick, I'm going to go do that. Oh, before I go, that's not... did I just, like, AC opens Malilib config. Anyway, I also have started work on an AFK box. It's basically gonna be pretty much just, that's odd. It's pretty much just gonna be a glass box that I can AFK in that I know I'm going to be safe, and it should be within range of the slime farm. I just have to double check. Actually, you know how I can double check? I have mini HUD. That's the wrong button. I have mini HUD shapes on. Despawn sphere. Add shape on. It's not centered on my player. Let me just configure. Set here. There we go. This should, yeah, you can see it's within range. That's the main thing that I was worried about. So, now I'm going to sleep. Then I'm gonna go bring a bunch of villager trading stuff over to here. There might be another chest or 2 that appears, I don't know yet. Alright, so now that I have everything here, I'm just gonna get started with this. Oh, no, exactly what I didn't want to happen happened. Oh no, looks like these guys have to get pushed off. Bruh. One just comes in through the system right as I right as I place a slab. What I can do is sign. The sign is now mine. And I can just place it on that slab. And then I can break that slab there. Then, what I can do is I can turn this into a slab so that the villagers don't just suffocate on their way out. Genius plan, no flaws. No flaws at all. I also said that last episode, and look how that turned out. But this is absolutely a genius plan, for real this time. For real this time, this is a genius plan. So they're all on this side, so I have to use this side. But the minecart pulls out a villager. He just goes right into there. I break the rail. And I give him a workstation. Alright, now let's see how many tries it takes to get a good book. And then with the workstation there, exactly, the minecart can't move. Alright, I'm gonna get some of these librarians in, and hopefully I can actually get the enchantments that I want. Aqua Affinity? Ooh, I'll take that one. And what did I say? It's a good enchantment with a bookshelf. With the bookshelf trade. Okay, get another villager over here. Quickly. Sooner rather than later. No! Come back here. Get back there. Get back there. Yeah, still Aqua Affinity in the bookshelf trade. Now give me good enchantment with the paper trade. That is exclusively the paper trade. Oh! Are you kidding me? I have no emeralds for that! Right, do I have enough wood for composter? Because I'm about to just say I'm getting... I don't even have enough for a composter, no! No! Wait, I gotta just steal from over there and get like a smithing table or something. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these, and I'm just gonna have it be the posts, because, why not? Craft them into stuff in which I can get emeralds from iron. Smithing tables. I need... Wait, no. Bad. I need emeralds. In order to get them to give me emeralds. Now, you. Please. Please, good trade with the paper trade. Lunge 2. That's level 2 of level 3 enchantment. I don't even want that first. Thorns 2. I want to get enough. Riptide 3. I do have a trident, and I can build a trident farm, so I'm going to re-roll because it's a bookshelf trade, though. Infinity. Okay. I have a spectral arrow farm, and a mob farm is one of the farms that I want to build today as well, so... Yeah, not really the greatest. I think I'm gonna re-roll because it's a book trade as well, the bookshelf trade. The bookshelf trade. Okay, this guy's gonna get re-rolled because this guy's is gonna get locked in. It's more expensive, but this guy has a paper trade. There we go. Mending is locked in. Perfect. That's the one that I was worried about, because now I can apply that to my elytra, just wear it. Because it's literally just unbreaking and mending. I don't have an anvil here, but I can craft an anvil. I have the means to do so. I actually... I don't think I have enough levels, and I don't even have enough emeralds or... Well, I do have enough books, but I don't have enough emeralds for the mending book yet. So I'm going to put the elytra back for now. And I think I'm just going to keep expanding this area. I'm going to get an iron trader next, just so that I can save paper for locking in trades. This villager needs another trade. But, yeah, I think I'm going to get more of these villagers in, then I'll be back. Okay, so I ran out of villagers, but this is what I have so far. This guy's knockback. I have mending, lunge, infinity, punch. This one's aqua affinity, piercing, and knockback as well. Fortune 1 and unbreaking, silk touch, and then this one's the newest recruit, who's flame. But, yeah, there's no villagers in here, which makes me big sad, but what does make me happy is I can fly without a care in the world now. I don't have to worry about this elytra breaking anymore, because I can just use the villager area to get a bunch of experience. And also the villager area is a giant elytra landing platform, so that works out as well. But another problem is wood. You see, I need lots of wood because, well, lecterns I have enough of. These are made of wood. Grindstones require wood. Blast furnaces don't, but they're just expensive in their own way. And then composters require quite a bit of wood as well. And then you, of course, have other general uses like building, crafting tables, and stuff like that. So if I just go right down here, I am going to... Wait, did I ever get... No, I didn't ever get my slabs. Let me go get my slabs, because I'm going to build a quick area down there for trees. Alright. So, down here... no, no, please, thank you, no, no, please, 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 please. Oh! Alright, that's it, I'm swimming. I'm doing the elytra swim. No! Ow. But at least I landed. Okay, so my idea is to have a 2x2 thing of dirt, like somewhere over here. Actually, no, I don't have my map. Oh, that hurt. Gotta be careful with this thing. Anyways, let me get the map so I can see. Yeah, where I'm building is fine. Right, so my idea with this tree farm is basically just to have a 2x2 thing of dirt surrounded on all sides by cobblestone or cobblestone slabs or some kind of block that they can't grow on. And then below the whole thing, I'll run a hopper minecart. And then this hopper minecart will pick stuff up like, I don't know, saplings, sticks, apples if I decide to grow oak or dark oak trees. And yeah, I have a ton of bone meal that I can just use at home. But yeah, that's basically my idea for this farm. Okay, I thought that was a mob over there. No, it's just my screen being my screen. But that's the basic idea. Maybe I just do a platform and collect everything manually, but I'd like to have it automatically collected. So, yeah. I mean, I could probably even just do a 2x2 thing of dirt. And then just do that. Because all the items are going to float to the top anyway. Huh. Hang on, I need a moment to think. Alright, so I've made my decision. I am building it with the collection system because, you know, I kind of need everything. But I gotta stop home to get dirt. And I'm also gonna grab minecarts so I don't spend as much iron on them that could be used for most definitely valuable emeralds. Right, now that I have all the dirt that I need, I also brought a bunch of saplings. I forgot I had moss blocks in that bundle, but that's fine. But now that I have all the saplings, do I have enough dark oak? Yes, I do, okay. So now that I have all the saplings, finally I can say that. I also have all the dirt that's going to be needed for this project. I've decided on just making the whole base platform out of grass. Well, dirt. I think it'll just stay dirt. And that's because I have a lot of dirt. I mean, this isn't even half of my chest. Yeah, I think that's a lot of dirt. I could be wrong, though. So yeah, I'm just gonna build the platform for now. I still have to do a little bit more searching, see how big I need to make the platform to be able to collect everything. And then I'm probably just going to use 4 torches to mark the center, but then also to light the platform up, because, you know, I don't want to get blown up by a creeper while farming trees. So yeah, after I do all of that searching, I'm just going to get to building the platform, which, yeah, that means in a time lapse. It's probably going to take me maybe an hour, but for you it'll take several seconds. But without further ado, let's go! I'm going to take this time to tell you to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you so choose. That took a lot shorter than expected and a lot less dirt than expected. But yeah, the reason that I didn't build these bottom blocks down here is because, well, I don't want this entire build to be made of dirt. Because, if I'm going to be quite honest, that looks bad. Like, incredibly bad. But the platform is complete. I just have to get the center of it. Yeah, that looks pretty centered. Alright, well, I need wood. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna craft some iron axes. Or, no, maybe I could buy a diamond axe. 27 emeralds, though. They are quite expensive, but... That's efficiency 2 and breaking 2, efficiency 2, efficiency 3... That's efficiency 2 and breaking 2. Is Silk Touch Diamond Pickaxe? Excuse me? Anyways, this one's efficiency 2 and breaking 2, so I think I'm gonna go for the efficiency 3 one, because I do have enough emeralds for it. I should. Yeah, I do. Because that's over a stack. Over a stack emeralds, so... you have the efficiency 3. So I'm gonna buy a couple of them. And once this copper axe is out, then I'll use those diamond axes until I'm all out of axe. I almost just fell off, but then I remembered I have an elytra, so it doesn't really matter that much, as long as I'm not dumb about it. So, yeah, I gotta go get bone meal. I forgot that over at my base. Then I'll just get to chopping these trees because I need wood and I need lots of it. Especially because I'm gonna need campfires. I need lots of wood, so I'm gonna go get my bone meal. That's a word. I'm gonna go get my bone meal, and I'll get to farming up some logs. Is this enough bone meal? This might not be enough bone meal. Alright, so here's all the logs. Yeah, it's quite a ridiculous number. I'm over a stack of spruce saplings. I'll have to compost those eventually. But I can use those up there to get composters. I can use them down here to get campfires. And that's actually what I'm going to end up doing first, is getting a bunch of campfires so that I can turn this from just a chunk that happens to spawn slimes into an actual slime farm. Now, I do also need to get soul sand, because what I'm actually going to do is just bubble column up to, I guess, just the surface of the water for now. But today I do want to get a central storage system going. And if you don't know what one of those is, it's basically you have an industrial district, it's where all the items go. It's the storage system in the center of the industrial district. So, yeah, I mean, central storage will probably go somewhere around here. Yeah. So, I think the next farm that I'm gonna... actually... I don't know. There's like 3 more farms that I want to build. I don't know which one I want to build first. I could build the slime farm. I could build a sugarcane farm. Or I could just build a mob farm. Which it can be one of the experience-free mob farms, because I don't need experience at all. The villagers are going to give me enough experience. So, yeah, once I know which farm that I'm going to go with, I'll just get back and build that farm. In the meantime, I'm just going to deal with these villagers. Alright, so now I have my plan for what I'm going to do with these farms. I built up a design of slime farm that should work. Yeah, so I do have to go a bit further down. It's not that far. Yeah, so turn this into slime farm. Dig down a little bit, because I think I need to go, like, maybe 2 blocks. I don't know, let me see. Do I need to go 2 blocks down? Yeah, I think so, because this side would work where it is, but that one wouldn't. So I'd have to go down 3, or just go down 2 blocks for these 2 sides, which I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. This is going down 2 blocks. So, yeah, take this thing down 2 blocks. And build the farm from there. I actually need some soul sand. Actually, I forget. Can you craft soul campfires from soul sand? Hang on. I'll be right back with the answer to that. Yes, you can. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do then, is I'm going to get a bunch of soul campfires. I need 24 for the whole build. That shouldn't be too hard to get, considering I just farmed a ton of spruce that was there. It's no longer there. But yeah, I just get everything cracked on with the farm. Or get all the materials. I need the materials. But get the materials and then get started on this farm. I'm not going to do the let's go thing again. I'm just going to be completely honest, I did not like saying that in that way. So yeah, let's just build this farm. Alright, so here is the entire slime farm design. It's quite a simple design. It's a basic chunk slime farm. The slimes will spawn in. They'll just go over toward the campfires, and then they'll just die because of the campfires. Then all their items are sent across this hopper line into this bubble column water stream, into this chest here, and what you can see is all of the slime that it has gotten so far. This system was actually full, so it most likely got even more. But what you can see behind me is that I spent all the, well, not all, but a good amount of the cobblestone from mining all this out on a stone generator. Now, I did a bit of testing, but this stone generator does work. And I can just show you how it works real quick. Well, I can't in free cam because it's broken. But the way that it works is that if you're just mining here, and you can hear it. So the reason there's 2 levels of pistons is to make sure that the water can flow into all of these blocks, to make sure that it all gets put into stone. Okay, but why did I even need one of these after mining out an entire chunk? Well, it is because of this monstrosity of a farm. Okay, yeah, no, maybe it does need to move a few blocks. I see it intersecting with that. I'll move it as I need. But this is a melon, pumpkin, and sugarcane farm. And this is also why I needed all the slime, was for all of these flying machines, since they are all flying machine based. And I'll get more into the designs once they're, you know, actually built. I just have to shift this design around. Yeah, I'll have to pick somewhere for it to go. But yeah, that's what I need all the cobblestone for. That's what I need all the slime for. But yeah, I need to go get all of the materials for this, and once I get the materials for this, it'll be several hours of building for me, but several minutes of building for you. Okay, so I completely forgot to show the farm actually working, but you can see the slimes, they spawn in here, then they see the iron golem, so they go after the iron golem, and then they drop in there. I'm gonna see how long now it takes for another one to show the full process. Oh, there's one. You can see it's in the corner. If they don't immediately see the iron golems, then they just kind of hop around randomly, and eventually they'll get somewhere where they're in line of sight with the iron golem, and they go after the iron golem. But this guy just loves this wall apparently. But do you like that corner? You're gonna have to. There you go. Yeah, you're gonna have to get out of the corner eventually. Really, really, dude. Come on, I'm trying to show the farm here. Oh, there's another one that spawned, a big one. Did that guy just despawn? He just despawned. Okay, so that's how the farm works, so let's just get right into the big farm. The sugarcane, melon, pumpkin. The big one. So I only have the item collection systems in, and that is because it is currently 11:30 at night as I am recording this, and I have to get up in the morning, fairly early, but like not ridiculous. I would have been in bed already if it was ridiculously early, but not too early. But that is where I'm going to call it for today. It was quite a bit of a time-lapse heavy episode, but that's just kind of how it is when you have this thing to build, and then this thing to build, and then this thing to build, and then this thing to build. It all just kind of gets lumped into a bunch of time lapses, which pads out runtime, but nobody watches them. Like, that's just a general thing. Nobody watches them. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna call it. There will be a link in the description if you want to join us for the server. We're currently looking for more membership. And yeah, you can go through all of the application process and everything that comes with it. With that being said, I'll hope to catch you in the next one. See ya.